A vibrant port city on Croatia's Dalmatian coast, Split is the second largest city in Croatia and has become a popular tourist destination. But many still ask, what is Split known for? Some would say it's the incredible sunshine, beautiful beaches, and exciting harbour, while others love the friendly people and delicious cuisine. Or it could be the Roman palace ruins, stunning cathedral, and ancient city centre. Whatever the reason for your visit, Split is a vibrant city where modern life meets ancient history, and it's our next stop as we discover all the best things to do in Split, Croatia. Welcome to Via Travelers, where we are committed to bringing you the best in destination travel videos. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel to get all the latest travel updates, destinations, and guides from around the world. Here you'll discover a whole host of great travel journeys and experiences. If you're planning a trip to Split, you'll definitely want to know the best places to go, things to do, and sights to see. And that's what we have for you here today, as we explore this vibrant city on the Dalmatian coast. Again, if you want more awesome content like this, make sure you subscribe to both our YouTube channel and the Via Travelers newsletter. You'll find the link in the description section below. So, enough dilly-dallying and shilly-shallying. Come along as we discover the top things to do in Split, Croatia. We start our tour of Split by strolling the boardwalk along the beautiful Riva Harbor. Work began here over 200 years ago during the French occupation under Napoleon. Since then, Riva Harbor has become Split's most popular outdoor public space, drawing millions of visitors each year. You'll see people of all ages strolling the boardwalk and enjoying the beautiful Croatian sunshine. And since it's a pedestrian-only zone, you don't need to worry about traffic. Check out the incredible restaurants and bars lining the boardwalk, featuring fresh local seafood and delicious Croatian wines. In addition, you'll find vendors of all kinds selling a wide assortment of souvenirs. Be sure to try the sapanik, a local bread dish made with spinach, onions, and olive oil. It has been a Split favourite for more than 150 years. Riva Harbor has comfortable coastal vibes and is the perfect place for a morning coffee or a fantastic evening out with friends. Next up is Diocletian's Palace, one of the top attractions in Split. The palace was built in the late 3rd century AD and is one of the best preserved Roman sites in the world. Two main roads divide the palace into 4 parts. The southern half was used for the emperor's residence and private ceremonies, while the northern section housed the imperial guards, servants, and warehouses. The palace marks the centre of Old Split and features many of Split's famous historical sites. The Iron Gate is the only palace gate that has been in continuous use for the past 17 centuries. Yep, 1700 years. The original Roman statue at the gate was torn down and replaced by a cross in the 5th century, while in the 11th century, a small church was built above the gate named after San Teodoro. During Emperor Diocletian's rule, various temples were erected around this plaza, or Peristyle, in the palace. Now, thanks to the superb acoustics, the plaza is a popular place for local musicians to give impromptu performances. Sipping an espresso from the surrounding steps, you can feel the connection between the modern and the ancient as you imagine all the lives that have passed through this magnificent plaza during the last 1700 years. Originally used as storerooms, the palace basement is one of the best preserved spaces of its kind in the world. The basement is enormous, matching the size of the palace above. Luckily, your entrance fee to the palace includes a map to help you explore the many chambers, alcoves, and archways. Also at the basement level is the underground market, which is an essential spot for you to check out. This market is filled with vendors selling a wide variety of artisan crafts and keepsakes. Next on our list is Mestrovic Gallery. The gallery was dedicated to the city by Ivan Mestrovic, one of Croatia's most famous sculptors. He did most of his work during the early 1900s, and you can see many of his sculptures throughout the city. The gallery boasts fantastic views and incredible artwork just minutes from Marjan Park and the city centre. Once the seaside villa of Mestrovic, the museum includes the original house and seaside gardens and is dedicated to preserving Mestrovic's most important contributions. The permanent exhibit features a wide range of his work, including some of his most famous sculptures, drawings, and designs. The gallery and gardens are based on Mestrovic's original plans. However, the villa was more than just his home. He included space for his workshop and display areas throughout the gardens. Here you will see some of his most famous bronze, marble, and wood masterpieces. Nearby the museum is a small chapel of Castellet Krikvina that features an excellent example of wood wall carvings done by Mestrovic. Another one of the best things to do in Split during your stay is to climb to the top of Park Šuma Marjan. The park sits on the city's western edge and is just a 15-minute walk from Old Split. Surrounded by water on 3 sides, you'll have incredible views of the city, harbour, and surrounding Adriatic Sea as you make your way to the top. Explore the numerous trails throughout the park. The main trail goes around the entire park, From it, you'll be treated to incredible lookouts and secluded beaches where you can swim in the turquoise waters. At the summit, you will enjoy some of the best views of the city and the surrounding Adriatic. Just below Marjan Park is Hvaros, one of Split's oldest neighborhoods. It is a quiet section full of quaint stone houses with colorfully painted wooden doors and shutters. Enjoy your time away from the crowds as you wander the narrow alleyways and winding cobblestone streets and get a glimpse of how locals have lived for generations. A sunset boat cruise around Split is an amazing experience that shouldn't be missed. At Riva Harbor, you'll find various tour operators that offer daily sunset boat tours featuring live music, great cocktails, and delicious food. Experience Split from a different perspective as you sail through the harbor and enjoy the incredible views of the city and the surrounding islands, all while enjoying great Croatian hospitality and delicious cuisine. It's the perfect ending to a fantastic day of adventure in Split. Less than a 2-hour ferry ride from Split Harbor, our next destination is the 42-mile-long island known as Hvar. Known for its fancy yachts and incredible parties, Hvar is one of the best places to relax on the Dalmatian coast. From Split, you'll arrive at Star Grad, the island's main port. This historic port city is also the oldest town in Croatia when the Greeks settled the area in 384 BC. At the Stari Grad Museum, you can see many artifacts from these early Croatian settlers. The museum also includes items recovered from a Roman shipwreck discovered just off the island's shores. You can also tour the most famous building on the island, the Fortress of Petar Hektorovic. The Croatian Renaissance poet built this fortress during the 16th century. As you stroll this amazing fortified villa, you can still see his carved inscriptions on the walls. The island is best known for lavender, and at Velo Grabie, they host an annual lavender festival in June. Here you'll discover workshops, artisan products, and live performances centered around this fragrant herb. And if you're looking for a unique dining experience, visit the abandoned village of Humac. You'll be treated to roast lamb and white fish cooked over an open fire while dining in the ruins of this ancient village. Next up is Piazza del Popolo, or as is more commonly known, People's Square. Located in Old Split and just a short walk from the palace, this square was where Split's ancient nobility lived and worked. Today, the square is a lively tourist spot, lined with restaurants, bars, and sidewalk cafes. Take in the incredible architecture as you stroll through this popular Split destination. Here you can visit the 15th century Gothic town hall, or you can browse Morpurgo, one of the world's oldest bookstores, which has barely changed since it opened in 1861. Part of Diocletian's Palace, St. Domnius Cathedral is one of the most popular attractions in Split. It was originally the mausoleum of the Roman Emperor Diocletian. The mausoleum was converted into a Christian cathedral in the 7th century and is regarded as the oldest Catholic cathedral in the world. The cathedral doors are beyond impressive. Carved out of walnut in 1214 by Andrea Bovina, the 14 boxes on each door represent the scenes from the Gospel, from the Annunciation of Archangel Gabriel till the resurrection of Christ. Under the cathedral is a crypt dedicated to Saint Lucy, a victim of Roman religious persecution. To finish your tour of the cathedral, climb the 57-meter tall bell tower for spectacular views of the entire city. The tower was built during the 13th century and is an excellent example of medieval Dalmatian architecture. Just outside Diocletian's palace, you'll find the Golden Gate. First used by the Emperor Diocletian in the year 305, this gate connected the palace to Salona, a capital of the Roman province of Dalmatia. Only the emperor or his family could use this gate during Roman times. Today, it has become one of the most visited spots in Split. You can still make out the sculptures of the 4 tetrarchs, Diocletian, Galerius, Maximian, and Constantius Chlorus, in the main stone niches that decorate the gates. Just outside the Golden Gate, you'll find a bronze statue of Grigor Ninski, famous for his opposition to the Pope and his very interesting big toe. Yes, bear with me. Grigor Ninski was a medieval Croatian bishop who was one of the first in the clergy to give religious services in the national language. Until Gregor, services were only given in Latin, a language only the elite could understand. As you approach the statue, you'll notice that his big toe has been worn smooth. It's said that if you rub his big toe, you'll receive good luck. With all that rubbing, there must be a lot of lucky people out there. Looking for more day trip ideas? Less than an hour from Split, you'll find Klis Fortress, which has protected the valley for more than 2,000 years. and the last stop of our tour today. Many of you might already recognize this iconic fortress, as it was one of the sets for the slaver city of Meereen in the popular HBO series Game of Thrones. Much like Meereen, the fortress has had a rich and turbulent history. Originally built as a Roman fort in 9 AD, the fortress passed to Byzantine control with the fall of the Roman Empire. King Bela IV sheltered here during the Tatar invasion of Croatia in the early 13th century. Over the following centuries, the fortress would become part of the Ottoman, Venetian, French, Austrian, and Nazi empires. The fortress now features a museum, arts exhibits, outdoor cultural programs, and historical commemorative events. We hope you've enjoyed our tour of the top things to do in and around Split in Croatia. A visit to Split is a once-in-a-lifetime experience many people can only dream of. If you've got the opportunity to visit this vibrant city in this wonderful country, be sure to check out some of the locations and attractions we've mentioned today. In the description below, you'll find information on popular tours, accommodations, and more great things to do in Split. In addition, we've provided links for more details on any of the places mentioned in this video. Have you ever been to Split? What was your favorite part? Let us know your stories and experiences in the comments section below. To discover more exciting travel destination videos like this one, subscribe to the channel with post notifications turned on. That way, you'll never miss another incredible video. Until the next big adventure at Via Travelers, we wish you safe travels.